Hello and welcome to Flagler in Focus, the podcast where we dive deep into all things Flagler County. I am your host, Karen Callahan, and with each broadcast, we'll explore the people, places, and events of our community. From interviews with local experts, community leaders, and people with stories to share, we are your go-to source for staying connected to what's happening in Flagler County. And today we have with us Laura Valencia. Good morning, Laura.
Good morning, Karen.
So Laura is our County Extension Director and Family and Consumer Science Agent. So we'll start with Laura. Tell us, just introduce yourself.
So good morning, everyone. Again, my name is Laura Valencia. I am the County Extension Director and Family and Consumer Science, and we are located at the Ag Extension Services, or known in here as the Ag Center.
Now, explain to me, Laura, because across the state, I've been doing a lot of driving over the last week, and I noticed every county seems to have its own IFAS extension. So can you explain that program or that partnership, please?
Correct. So we are located in all 67 counties in the state of Florida, but we are also nationwide, U.S. territories, and also internationally. The university, when you see IFAS extension, it stands for University of Florida Institute of Food and Agricultural Sciences.
Okay.
And we are part of the land grant system. That's why it's tied to the University of Florida. However, we also have FAMU, which is the HBCU university that is also part of the land grant system.
Okay, excellent. Now, how did you get into this position? Give me a little bit of your background.
So I started actually as a volunteer 20 plus years ago. Then I moved to being an administrative assistant. Then I was a program assistant. And eventually, after I finished my degree, I was a 4-H faculty agent. That's how we call them. Some states call it educators, but we are faculty agents.
Oh, excellent. All right. So what are the primary functions then of this program?
So we have, for extension, depending on the county, there's different subject matter areas. Here in Flagler County, we have the Family and Consumer Science program. That's what I do. We have a horticultural agent or faculty. We have an agricultural agent. We have a Sea Grant agent, and we have a 4-H youth development agent as well. Within our office, we also have other programs. We have the Family and Nutrition program, where they strictly are part of the university, and they work with the schools teaching nutrition.
Oh, excellent. Well, I know October, there's been a proclamation for our county. So do you want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yes. So November 7th through the 12th is the National 4-H Week. The theme for this year is Beyond Ready. And the reason that we're using Beyond Ready is because we are preparing our youth, our leaders of today, to continue to be the leaders of tomorrow. One of the things that we are going to be showcasing is some of the programs that happen here in Flagler County. Normally, 4-H is known by agricultural because our youth showcase their animals at the fair in April. However, we do more than that with 4-H. We teach healthy living. We have health and wellness and financial wellness. So again, it's a variety of programs that we do.
I remember being young in South Florida, and I remember like an agriculture fair where I showed my rabbits.
Yes.
And two of them got blue ribbon. I was so proud of it. So why don't you let I know a lot of people in our community have heard about 4-H and maybe some of the, what is 4-H? Do you want to explain that a little more?
So 4-H uses a learn by doing approach to help youth gain the knowledge and skills they need to be responsible, productive citizens. So overall, we provide through volunteers that have the expert to teach our youth about this projects or this subject matters that we call. So we have from poultry to rabbits. We have actually, I do a program that it has to do with soccer and nutrition.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, it goes beyond the agricultural component. Agriculture is our roots, but we understand all the things that affect our youth. So that is one of the reasons that we do more than that.
How many people, how many young adults, or how many people are in the 4-H program?
So in our program here in Flagler County, we have about 300 youth, and we're looking at growing the program because I think we are doing now, through the podcast, we're doing through marketing, other opportunities that our youth will have access to. Like just recently, we have a fishing club. We also have an archery club. So again, we're going to continue doing a soccer club. So there's a lot of opportunities for our youth in Flagler County to be involved.
Oh, excellent. And how about volunteers? Are you in need of volunteers?
For volunteers, we do need volunteers. We have currently active volunteers, about 30. So we're looking at increasing those that have expertise from woodworking, from sewing. We also have a sewing club that meets at our office that teach our youth. We also have the Master Gardeners volunteers that help our youth, also teaching them about horticultural opportunities.
Well, that sounds like fun, and we're doing a lot of great things in that program. But I know we want to talk about Health Rocks as well.
So our Health Rocks program is an evidence-based 4-H program that empowers teens in Flagler County to be substance-free. We are going to use a different model. We're recruiting teens to be peer mentors for youth that are in middle school. So we're going to be training our teens to be those ambassadors to teach our younger youth about substance abuse. And not only substance abuse, also resiliency, how to say no, build their character. There's so many opportunities through the Health Rocks program that I encourage all our parents to register their teens in our program, because there are so many other opportunities, not only locally, but also the opportunity to participate statewide.
Are there any events coming up?
So every October, every fall, and every spring, we have Tractor Supply that we have something that is called Clover. So you have the opportunity to buy up a Clover, either $1 to $5, and that money actually goes back to our program. With that money that is fundraised through Tractor Supply, what we do is we send our Flagler County youth to state events. Either it's camps, either it's 4-H legislature, which is actually a program where our youth take over the state capitol for a whole week, and they learn about to being a lobbyist. They learn about to be a representative. I mean, they get to run the bills. They learn how to do a bill as well. So again, a great opportunity to send our youth.
So you mentioned volunteers. How can people contact you to volunteer for your programs?
You will call us at 386-437-7464 and request to speak to our 4-H agent, Hope Musgrove. And she can guide you through the process, because you will have to be screened. We request that our volunteers are screened, especially when they're working directly with our youth.
Excellent. All right. So what other events do you have coming up?
So right now, we're also recruiting 4 teachers to participate in the Florida 4-H Public Speaking Contest, which is sponsored by FPL. So again, just contact our office, let us know that your classroom wants to participate, and in that way, we can send you all the materials to be able to have your classroom participate.
That sounds like fun. So Laura, what, as far as marine and coastal initiatives, what do you have going on with that?
So our Sea Grant agent, Carolyn, she is hosting a class.
I love Carolyn. She's so full of information. She's constantly giving us things to share on social about sand dunes and flora and fauna of our coastal communities. So I digress. Go ahead.
So she has 3 opportunities to learn about our sand dunes in Flagler County. The first one is October 15 at 10 a.m. And the second one is October 16 at 10. And then she has another class online at 7 o'clock. So again, just reach out to our social media or our office so we can give you more details about our sand dunes and what is she going to be teaching about.
Excellent. And is that something that she will be doing far into the future as well? Or for those people that might be listening to this podcast after the fact?
Yes. Again, just check our website. She's always doing classes. Almost, I would say, almost every month. She also do nature walks. I mean, there are so many other things that she is able to offer. Just reach out to Carolyn, and I'm pretty sure she will work with you or with your community to do a group.
Perfect. And I'm sure we'll say this at the end of this interview, but where can people find your website?
You can look for Solutions of Your Life /Flagler County.
So Laura, a little bird told me that you have a ton of classes for horticulture. What would those be?
So coming up, we are going to do gardening with stone fruit. So if you want to learn more, please reach out to us. Another class that our horticultural agent will be hosting is Blooming Beauties, caring for indoor plants. A lot of people I hear, they say they don't have a green thumb. Listen, this is a perfect class for you to attend to take care, to learn and take care of those indoor plants.
That's fun. I love plants. Whether I kill them or not, I still love them. I try to be a plant mom. All right. So this class should help.
We hope so.
Although I've killed a cactus before. It's kind of hard to do, but you know.
Oh, I can tell you what happened. You overwater it.
That's pretty sure I overwatered it. Orchids. Do they help you with orchids? Because gosh knows that sometimes I have trouble with those also.
They are very peculiar. But again, just reach out. That's another opportunity. We also have a plant clinic in our office. So you can bring your samples. We have a process to bring samples, pests. We can identify them. Again, we are the best kept secret because we have so many tools and things that you can utilize in our office. We do soil testing. We do water testing. Again, there's a lot of things that we do in our office. So please come visit us and we can tell you more.
Laura's very friendly, guys. Go out and visit her. I hear you got a first home buyer program that you'd like to talk about. So let's hear about that.
That is correct. And actually, this is something that I do. We have an online home buyers education program specifically for first time. Again, first-time home buyers, and we offer the class in English and Spanish. We have different schedules. We have during the day, we have at night, we have weekends. So every month we offer different opportunities for you to be able to attend. If you're not there yet to purchase your first home, I would say attend, learn where you at, and then all the tools and resources that give you helps you prepare towards that.
I'm not sure everybody heard, but it's that you said bilingual. Some of your classes are bilingual. Laura is half Boricua like I am. So, so some of your classes are bilingual.
That is correct.
Mm-hmm. Excellent.
There's another class that I also want to mention. Mm-hmm. It's called Take Control of Your Money. Mm-hmm. This is just a financial literacy education. It helps you to, how you can manage your finances effectively. You will learn about budgeting, tracking expenses, saving strategies. Also, we can help you with debt management and creating a SMART goals. So again, there's so many things that we talk about during these classes.
Hey, Laura, is there any qualifications for that?
Well, technically, one of the things that's why we asked for you to attend the first time home buyer class, because it tells you what are the things that you need to be there, to be able to prepare, to apply for CHIP, because or how what we call down payment assistance.
Okay.
Another thing that I want to mention that we're going to be starting not this year, but for next year, and I want you to consider, we're going to be helping our Flagler County residents to do energy audits at their home. We understand what everyone is going through, so where are ways that we can save water and energy in our home? So again, next year, we're going to send out more information about, I know with the holidays, nobody's thinking about that. So for next year, again, just send me an email or visit us and we can tell you what are going to be the schedules, what are going to be where the toolkits to be able to do those audits in your home are going to be located at.
And everybody can find that on your webpage on the calendar as well.
That's correct.
All right, Laura. Well, it sounds like you guys have a lot going on. So I would encourage people to look at your social media. And if not, they can always find it on our own on Facebook and on our website as well. So that's great. Well, now comes to the fun part. So I'm going to do a little bit of spotlight on Laura right now. So Laura, what's your favorite book?
It's a Spanish book.
Okay.
Cien Años de Soledad. 100 Years of Solitude,
yes.
I think it is, by Gabriel Garcia Marquez.
Isn't he the one that did Love in the Time of Cholera also?
Yes.
Oh, he's brilliant. Is he the one that did Burbujas de Amor? That's somebody else.
That's a song.
That's a song. Why am I confusing the song with the book? I seem to remember Italian somewhere, but it could be just my brain backfiring on me. Okay, what's that book? I've heard of it before. What's that book about?
Just have to read it.
It's a historical.
It's part of it happens in Colombia. So it's just, I know, I love it.
Oh, excellent. I think there was a movie too.
Yes.
I vaguely remember. All right, favorite food?
Oh, Latin food. Although my side of Italian, my side of Argentinian side, they are half Italian. So I have to say Latino and Italian.
Okay, excellent. Favorite movie?
Too many. I love.
Top 10.
I don't like scary movies.
Oh, you don't?
No. So anything that is related to, I don't know, family, love. I love documentaries too. So
you do? You can't name one?
I'm so bad at remembering names. Sorry.
What was the last movie you watched?
I don't know if I can say it. Actually, no. It's the Melendez brothers.
I heard. You know what?
I just watched
a documentary or what have you. I was watching that in the news. I was like, oh, look at them. They created a documentary.
Yes, I just finished it this weekend. So
that's so crazy. Last person I interviewed for the podcast just finished watching a documentary also, if you recall. That's so funny. Everybody's into documentaries these days. All right. Favorite vacation?
I don't know if this counts as vacation, but I was on sabbatical.
She works all the time, guys. She takes no vacations.
I was on sabbatical last year for 3 months for work. And I spent my sabbatical working with the University of Antioquia.
Okay.
So that it's not vacation, but it was like my favorite trip ever.
If you can meet one person, alive or not, who would that be? Gabriel Garcia.
Yes. Or I would say also Rosa Parks.
That would be a good one. All right. I'm going to test your 4-H knowledge.
Uh-oh.
I Googled some fun trivia questions, but I think you can answer a few of these.
Now the moment of truth.
I know, the moment of truth. If you're the true expert that you say you are, or if you're fake news, we'll find out right now. What's the national animal of the United States? It says
the eagle?
Yeah, the bald eagle. In what year was the 4-H movement founded?
1912. But it also varies by state.
Mm-hmm.
And Iowa was 1902. And actually, I'm trying to find the history in Flagler County. So,
Well, you're right on both.
yeah.
At least Google. Google says you're right. Okay. All right. Well, what are the 4-H's in 4-H?
Ooh, head,
Mm-hmm.
heart,
Mm-hmm.
hands,
Mhm.
and health.
See,
But you have to tell them that I did the whole...
She did it like head, shoulders, knees and toes, but she did head, heart, hands, and health. So it was pretty cool. You should have watched it. All right. What is the primary purpose of 4-H? I think you kind of already said it.
Yes.
It's not like word for word thing. It's
just, we use a lot of learn by doing approach to teach youth. And, I could say I bleed green.
Mm-hmm.
I believe in our youth, which is something that I hear a lot of the older generations say that, oh, we don't know what is happening with this generation. But this is an opportunity to 4-H to teach those life skills that they are going to need for the workforce.
Mm-hmm.
Setting goals, leadership, citizenship, how to be a better person in their own community and give back. I'm a firm believer of service learning.
Mm-hmm.
So we encourage our 4-H members to volunteer.
Perfect. Did you ever participate in 4-H growing up?
I did.
Yeah?
I did in Puerto Rico.
Oh, you did?
Yes, we did sewing. I remember I was in Puerto Rico is different.
Yeah.
So middle school, it's like elementary.
Yeah.
So I had what they call my home economics class, but it was through 4-H. So we made an apron.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Did you make it like all folklore looking?
It was solid colors.
Oh, really?
Blue and red.
Fun. Did you ever have an animal in a county fair or anything?
No.
If you could today put what animal would you like to raise and show in a county fair?
I would say poultry.
Yeah.
There's another program that we're going to be doing our fair this year. It's called Barnyard Challenge, where we are working with youth with differentially able youth through mentors so they can actually show at the fair. We are piloting this program this year, but the goal is to help our teens work with differentially able youth as well. And for our differentially able youth to be able to feel like they belong, that they have that ability to show an animal. So,
I love cooperative programs like that because the typical children and the differentially able children they each learn from each other. It's a very cohesive, symbiotic relationship, and I love those programs. So important for our community.
I have to agree. That is one of when I did right now I'm focusing on family and consumer science. I still work with youth, but one of my passion is working with youth that might think they don't have the opportunity, but we are here. Sometimes they don't do it because they don't have the opportunity, but we are able to offer those opportunities. So again, just visit us. We are there. If you want to volunteer, we will train you to be able to offer those services to a larger community.
Excellent. Well, it sounds like you and your team are doing a ton of wonderful things over there in your neck of the woods.
Just around the corner.
just around the corner. in your neck of the county fair. Well, thank you so much, Laura. Well, you've been a wealth of information. So do you want to just repeat one more time where people can find your information?
Yes. We are located at the IFAS Extension Flagler County office. Our phone number is 386-437-7464. And our address is 150 Sawgrass Road. And we are right on Bunnell.
Perfect. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us in our podcast today.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. So for further information on Laura's program, you can find us at flaglercounty.gov and search for the IFAS extension. And you can check our social media as well. Thanks for listening. Until next time.